What up? We're doing our fourth video. It's myself, Zooch, and Aetherllama, just fresh off a water break. So
Yeah.
we should be uh, no longer thirsty, except for victory.
That's
Um,
that's a good place to be.
yeah, we're gonna have to vamp a little bit. My spider sense is telling me this is gonna be a long matchmaking session. I even thought about just clicking it before you arrive, and you'd come in midway through, but oh well.
Play it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you haven't already checked out our videos thus far, we've got one every day this week, so check out the past videos if you want. And I guess I'll just cut this section out until. Oh, here we go. Good. I like vamping because then I don't have to go into a video editor. Oh, though. We're playing against M. Sven.
All right. Gonna be a challenging game.
Yeah, I got to get our big boy pants on. All right, there's Colossus, Cauterizer, Arca, Gaussite Symbiote, Frostbrooder, Polywall, Kinetic Driver, Gauss Charge, Chronofilter, and Galvani Drone. So, to me, this feels like a three engineer set. We've got Arca and Colossus here, which are both pretty sizable. I want to use Absorber for Colossus because you just sort of like take a
Yeah.
huge hit with
It's
it
like a
once.
fragile absorber.
Yeah. So is that
Yeah.
your assessment as well?
The only thing you have to be careful about when going for high econ in this set is Arca Sidara. So if your opponent is able to get an Arca without you being able to respond, that can be pretty devastating.
Yeah.
Um, and a notable combo here is Gaussite Symbiote.
And Arca.
Yeah,
Okay.
that can get you a really fast Arca. So I think if you go third engineer here, your opponent is going to be able to get Arca, and you won't be able to get a counter Arca.
Okay.
You
So
have to consider if you'll be able to beat them, even if they get an
well,
Arca that you can't respond to.
we'll eventually be able to get one though, won't we? I mean, I don't
Yeah,
know. I also feel like a third engineer is probably not wrong in a set with Galvani drone, but that's maybe
that's
that's
true.
wrong.
You could always just say, "Hey, I've got three engineers with Galvani's protect block."
Yeah. He's going. I like we were hemming and hawing about whether to add a single engineer, and he's adding two engineers. I guess
He's
he's going double.
he's taking that Galvani drone sentiment to heart here. Just
Yeah.
engineers can't be bad.
So here's a question: How do we? What? How do we best use our mana? Because we could conceivably go something like drone, Galvani, Galvani. That would leave us with 5 mana. But why would we want to buy a Blast Forge at this point in time, right? So we could either just play out 3 regular drones,
Yeah.
or
Um,
drone and 2 Galvanis and play a Blast Forge, or 3 Galvanis and play an Animus. That seems a little suspect, but
I was considering it because I think the first real unit you want to buy is Gaussite Symbiote.
okay. I mean, that seems a little
Um,
aggressive because, like, all right, so then we'll have 13 mana. We'll play this Gaussite Symbiote. Like, and then what, though? Like, we can't play any more
yeah, so maybe you
economy.
want to buy the Animus next turn.
Yeah. I think we want to do this. I don't know, though. Like, we could conceivably do this and buy, like, Blast Forge, Conduit, or Chronofilter. Not that I think we want a Chronofilter, though. But this,
Yeah.
we can always just buy him next turn, too. So yeah, next turn we'll play an Animus. We'll have 8 mana. That'll let us play Drone, Galvani, Galvani. We'll float 3, which is kind of, or we could go Drone, Drone, Galvani. That works.
Yeah. There's a couple things. It depends on how fast you want to get the. So if you get Animus Conduit, um, so then you would get Symbiote. You would pop it the next turn, but I don't think you would be able to get the 7th damage and 2 blue in time. Maybe you would. It's hard to. It's kind of hard to calculate that.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you think if you want to get Arca,
I
as
don't.
fast as possible, then that's kind of the line you want to consider.
I think we can wait a turn. He's got conduit, so that I mean, he still has to build at least 3 tech units in order to play this Arca. So I guess he
Yeah.
could get Chronofilter and Blast Forge, but
Yeah. I mean, the only thing about rushing Arca is you want to rush it so fast that they can't even get the second one right after you, right?
yeah, I
You want
got
to
you.
get it a turn and a half ahead of them. Um,
All right. So what do we want to build here? We do need 2 Blast Forges.
well, you don't need them yet. You
Okay. Well, we'll want a Blast Forge soon because he's got an attacker, right? So like we can get 1 here. Am I crazy? Or
you can. I mean, you could also defend this one with a Rhino next turn if you want, but
well,
then you wouldn't be able to get another symbiote.
I feel like he's just
So,
gonna Galvani drone or kill my Galvani. I could be wrong though.
um, maybe he might save the kill on the Galvani until you buy something to absorb with.
Sure, that's true.
Um, so yeah, you can buy Blast Forge. You're gonna need one.
Yeah, and we can buy like this. We could also buy a conduit here, but I think I just want a little bit more attack. Hey, puppy. If we buy a yeah, if we buy a Gaussite symbiote here, then following turn we can crack it and make this Arca in the subsequent turn.
Yeah. So one interesting interaction here is that he's going for kinetic drivers.
You think he's gonna pick these
Um,
off before we
so
get to
if you
use them?
set up an Arca, he can snipe one.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
good point.
but the only tech buildings you actually need are Blast Forge Chronofilter
Yeah.
to buy an Arca.
So we could just buy a Chronofilter right before we do it, just to ensure that we get it.
Well, you're gonna need a Blast Forge with armor.
Say what?
So you're gonna need a Blast Forge that is still build time, so that it can't be sniped. Otherwise, if you just buy a Chronofilter here, he'll just snipe your Blast Forge.
Sure. Well, we have plenty of turns that we need that we can do anyway. So we bought a Blast Forge. That's it. I still like getting this, and
Yeah.
I think we need a wall. Otherwise, he just starts picking off our engineers, and then where are we?
Yeah. This is kind of not the greatest timing for a symbiote because it's going to run into his wall.
Okay.
But a symbiote is pretty good.
I mean, we could get double Tarsier. I was just thinking that we would get up to 3 green next turn. I guess he could pick off our Blast Forge, but we could just buy.
I mean, you could buy Tarsier Conduit. So that gets you to 3 green, and it gets you more damage.
Sure. All right. So he's going
setting up Colossus.
Colossus, yeah. Now, is it worth popping Symbiote here? He has to crack this kinetic driver if he does that. And then, is there a way that we can still make the Arca? Well, if we pop Symbiote here and he kills our Blast Forge, what do we?
Yeah, then you're just dealing damage, but he doesn't have a big absorber up yet.
Yeah.
So the damage isn't that bad.
Yeah.
You could kind of force your way into an Arca by buying Blast Forge Chrono.
Yeah, that feels a little awkward, to be honest, though, right? Because we're just
It
like
does.
way overtech.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He has enough green and engineers that he can defend and buy a Colossus.
Yeah, it's awkward.
And once he gets two Colossus, he'll be able to buy an Arca.
Yeah. I think it's Colossi, maybe. I don't know, actually.
Colossuses. I think with all Prismata units, you just add an S
Yeah. That's
in the plural.
he has so much more um, economy than us. It's kind of worrisome. Like he's beating us by a sizable amount here.
Yeah, yeah. You went for some somewhat early Galvanis. You got more damage though.
All right, are we gonna blow this up? And if so,
I mean, it'll make him make some force fields. It's a
I mean, yeah, but we're sort of getting rid of our big attacky unit.
You can just buy another one.
Yeah. Uh, we could do. I mean, Cauterizer's kind of shitty, right? But it lets us use all of our mana pretty efficiently.
Yeah. It actually seems fine here. You can't really use your blue effectively in any other way.
Yeah, and lets us make another Galvani drone, which isn't terrible. And then this lets us actually set up. Oh, never mind. I lied. So he goes down to 8 if he plays his Colossus. Then he goes down to 6 because he used the kinetic driver. Then he can make 2 force fields. So it goes down to. Oh my. Interesting.
Yeah, he can't really do this.
Yeah, this seems wrong.
I think he has to double force field, yeah.
So what do we do here, though?
Well, it's pretty awkward being on double blue.
Yeah. We'll have to buy an Animus. That's sort of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
We did make him get rid of his kinetic driver way earlier than it otherwise would be.
Yeah, although I guess it would be because you bought another Galvani, it would actually be doing something. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So we do this 10. Is it worth to kill his Galvani drones here? Actually, I find it very hard to know when to kill their drones and when not. Like, if I don't kill him, he'll have plenty of. He'll have 2 engineers.
Yeah,
Oh
the
shit!
main
He didn't.
argument for killing them is that eventually they run out of supply, and then it's like you kill the
Wait,
drones, but
he
you're not
didn't.
going to run out of supply.
He didn't blow it up.
Oh yeah, so you can just arc it and
That's
kill the Galvanis.
yeah. That seems weird to me. All right. Well, I think I kinetic driver. Like we have
Yeah,
plenty of
kinetic driver
block.
seems quite good here.
We have plenty of block. And we could build a Colossus next turn too if we want. Is that worth it?
That sounds awesome.
Do we need to keep the Arca back to do that though?
No, you should attack with Arca pretty much at all costs
Yeah.
because he's set up for Arca,
Yeah, that's true.
which you could deny. I mean, you could shoot his Animus.
I could shoot his Animus. No, I can't because he's got Chronofilter that he's building.
Okay, yeah, so he did the thing we were talking about earlier. So against this, you don't shoot any tech buildings.
All right, we're good here.
And your cauterizer even plays around his threat, which is pretty sick.
You mean of him attacking us?
Right, so he's going to buy the Arca instead of actually killing his engineers, so your cauterizer gets to keep attacking.
I guess we could just do a regular Tron. Is that worth it? Probably at this point, just keep building Galvani
I think
drones.
Galvanis are better. This way you get more defense.
Yeah.
I didn't calculate it out if he has... Let's see.
Oh, look at this scale. Oh, man. That's crazy. What does it mean when it has the little green gem in the top left corner? You see what I mean? Over the picture?
Yeah, that's just the rarity.
Okay. So we're leaving him back to block for sure. I think we just keep making Colossi.
I think I agree with you, yeah.
And we just keep doing this. Because we do want the engineers to live if we can. So if he attacks for 13, which he almost certainly won't, probably attack for 10, right? So
I think he's attacking for 10, yeah.
7, 8, 9, 10. So we have plenty of engineers. Good.
Yep.
Oh, we were wrong. Okay. We killed our Animus, sure. It's kind of annoying.
Are you done?
It is pretty annoying, yeah.
Yeah. Now what do we do? So I'll be attacking for 13 the following turn. I guess we have to build an Animus that's sort of like locked into that. At what point do you consider Polywall? I guess Polywall's not is a card they don't quite get.
I mean, it's basically just 2 walls, except you save a blue, but it's frontline. So when your opponent can abuse the frontline part of it, then you don't want to buy poly.
Yeah.
And since, yeah, it's not good here.
Yeah.
Because he could abuse the frontline.
We do really want to keep 4, so we sort of have 13 block. Because we want this cauterizer to have his.
So if you attack with the Colossus, you can shut off his cauterizer, I believe. 16, 2
7,
survives.
8, 9.
Yeah. So try it out.
14, 15, 16. Yeah, it does. But then, so he'll be attacking for 14.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you just buy Animus, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. The nice thing about this is that Colossus is only going to be able to time anyway, and you didn't have a replacement Colossus. So.
Yeah. So we can keep it back next turn if we want.
Yeah, in order to get a Colossus out.
Yeah. He's got 4 Colossuses.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of super annoying. He might actually be attacking for a little bit too much. Right?
You have an extra green to force field with if you need to.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's annoying. But he's not attacking with a cauterizer.
Right, so you just need 1 for defense. Yep. So if you attack like this, then he's going to lose everything except 3 engineers.
Yeah.
So you can maybe kill a Galvani so that
7.
he loses everything except wall engineer.
Right, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that worth it?
I think it's worth it, yeah.
Okay. He's attacking us for a lot, which is a little scary. I guess we're attacking him for just as much,
Damage is
though.
high.
Yeah. It feels like having more mana in this set is pretty important. And these Galvani drones and Cauterizer do not play well together.
Yeah, they fight for the same resources, but I mean the cauterizer came with stuff.
Yeah. These Galvani drones are just freeloading.
Yeah.
I really want to get this fourth Colossus out. I worry that it might be a little too difficult. Well, we're almost certainly not going to have these engineers, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, shit. We do have them.
Yeah, so you can either use 2 Galvanis or use the cauterizer.
This seems great. Yeah, we can't get this other Colossus out. He's attacking us for 16.
Yep, so just walls.
Yeah, unfortunately, right?
I
guess
believe there's an
polywalls.
exploit here. If you can hold Arca this turn and attack with Colossus.
Like that?
Yeah, 9 is a better number than 10 against him. Again, since the Colossus only can defend one. But you gotta defend, man. You gotta defend. Force field and Brooder.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
7. Yeah, that's nice. You could have also attacked with Arca and just killed the Galvani drone too, right?
True. Yeah, do you want to do that instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he's actually only attacking for 16, right? So we don't need to block like that. We could save our first.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Is it worth buying a Gauss charge? Yeah, is it worth doing that?
Yeah, probably.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have any. I don't think we're going to have many Galvani drones here. Maybe that. I don't know. Okay. Polywall wall. This is where his superior economy, I think, is going to win the day. Although we have 3 Tarsiers. I mean, I guess we're attacking for approximately the same amount, right? Like, after this turn, we'll attack for 9, 10, 11, 12. He's attacking for essentially 12. More,
yeah.
We're assuming we're both, like, not attacking with Arca, then we're attacking for the same amount. Because neither of our cauterizers are going to fire after this turn, I don't think. 7. Well, we could actually get rid of this wall instead of these engineers to attack with cauterizer, but I don't know.
It's not that much better to attack with cauterizer than to use 2 Galvani drones.
Yeah.
So I don't think you want to be exploited.
Yeah, I agree. All right, question. Do we have the ability... Do we want to try to do this? Can we kill his Blast Forge?
I think it's probably not worth it since you have the Chrono.
Okay. Well...
Can you...
He's only attacking for 16 here, so 16 plus 3 is 19.
Cauterizer here? Can you buy a cauterizer and force field?
Yeah. Do I need this force field? Let's find out quickly. He's stacked for 16.
16 plus 3, yeah.
Yeah, okay. We're losing this driver. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, the driver didn't accomplish anything on its way out.
I think I would have liked to have used it, but whatever.
He's wasting tech every time his chrono filter is
Yeah.
on, so it's like killing half a blast forge.
Sure.
And because there's a polywall in the set, second blast forge isn't that good because
that's true.
Polywall is just 2 walls. They're the same for one less blue.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to start keeping chill in mind, and I gotta be completely honest, I fucking hate chill. Fucking drives me up the wall.
A lot of people do.
I think it's a perfectly fine mechanic. 18, so we need a little bit more. Is it better to play wall here, or is it better to play like Rhino force field?
He's attacking for. You could force field and brooder.
Another brooder? I guess so. Yeah. We're wasting a blue, but that's probably fine.
I mean, you could buy double wall instead of this polywall if you want, but
I think it seems bad. So 14, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll just let him have the Galvani drone, I think.
Yeah. I mean, you're lower on wall supply, so saving those is maybe better. He doesn't have an exploit, so it's pretty good.
Yeah,
So Cauterizer is actually very good against chill because basically you think about the frostbite staring down 3 engineers that Cauterizer makes, and the Cauterizer just keeps firing while the frostbite just is staring at them. So that's a counter, but the frostbites are very good against. Well, they're not very good, but they're pretty good against Arca. They can freeze him and reduce his absorb by 4.
That's pretty significant.
And he's got, he's super breach vulnerable. So if you ever breach, you win the game.
Yeah.
You can't really buy Cauterizers, I hope.
He can, because 2 of our damage is fake here. But this, from here on out, it might be pretty difficult for us to keep blocking, maybe. I'm really glad that these engineers do not keep dying. So 2 of this damage is fake. So he's at 19 plus 9, so 28. Right, so we need 29. Well, this is a little awkward.
Yeah.
Ruh-roh. So we have to not attack with that?
You can attack with it, and then maybe instead of this wall, you could force field and lead back drones. Does that work?
I don't think I have enough time to figure it out, to be completely honest.
Well, shoot his Galvani on the polywall. I don't deny absorb.
Sure, yeah. Let's at least do that. Yeah, I really hate this turn. I think we could have done it better, but whatever. Is that question, aside from obviously getting a breach, is this the best use of Frostbite? Like, how powerful is denying 4 absorb for 1 turn? I guess it's dealing 4 extra. Yeah, but he's using 3 frostbites to do 4 extra damage. That doesn't seem very good.
One of his frostbites is timing out, so he's really only 2 frostbites. 2 frostbites for 4 damage.
Okay, sure.
Which is usually good. It's usually good enough.
Sure.
in this kind of game, it's not necessarily good because 3 threat can be worth more than 2 damage.
Yeah. You have to
But
figure out.
usually you want the 2 damage with him. Oh my god, that absorb on cauterizer who's the lose cotton.
Hold on. Like this, right?
Sure. Close enough, yeah. Yeah, that's good.
We can at least attack with it if we want to. So this guy is dying. Do we do the same thing here? I mean,
Yeah,
we
probably.
kind of have to.
Leave your cauterizer back, I think,
This guy?
and farm the Galvanis. And buy some defense. Oh, that was not as hard as I thought it would be.
He's really only got 18. We don't need this.
You can Rhino if you want.
Yeah. We could attack. Well, then we can't afford this Rhino. I think we way over defended here. It's alright, we'll claim that we're keeping the engineers alive. Oh. It's a lot of force fields that he has. I guess our second...
Yeah, well, he used them all, so he's kind of out.
Is that a 12 mana? No, we've got 13. Interesting. And we've got 2 drones, so we're actually up on mana here.
Yeah, he had to leave a lot of drones back and make a lot of force fields.
It's super annoying, but okay.
Yeah, it's fine. We're running low on time.
I know. So he's really only attacking for 18, so 24, so we need 10 extra block. Hmm.
Do you need to leave this drone back?
Do I? No, I don't.
Yeah, he's 24. You can Gauss charge him.
Yeah. I was trying to think if I could not play these force fields, but I don't think that's possible.
You could. Not really.
We could allow him to get an exact breach, but then he'd have to attack with his Arca, and I don't know. For such a ridiculously high amount of charge that it says we have, or damage that it says we have, we're actually not attacking for like all that much.
Yeah, so you're holding back Arca and 2 cauterizers, which is 8 damage. So,
yeah,
14 instead of 22.
And I guess 6 of it goes on the wall. Ooh, we killed the Galvani drones.
Yeah.
It's sort of awkward. It means this energy is sort of not getting used this turn. Ooh, did we get like majorly exploited here, sort of? So this guy's dying.
Yeah, so you can hit the Arca with 3 frostbites.
Yeah.
I'm doing a shift.
I know you can, but then you have to like target something else with the others. You can't do anything else. So he's gonna be able to attack for 1. So 1, 2, let's see. 18 plus 9.
I think walls are better than polywalls, so you don't get exploded. I guess he has to attack that you can. Yeah, you're right, polywall. My bad.
It's all good.
He's
right?
He's at -2 damage. So
are you sure? I'm actually not sure, to be completely honest.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I mean like, because last time he exploited these, and
Yeah, well, you had Galvani that time.
yeah. Getting that Arca. That's all that Chile has, so it's kind of really nice for us.
Yep. I don't think you can attack with this cauterizer. He'll die, right?
Well, 4 of our damage is fake.
You're right, yeah.
So we have 28 potential damage, and that requires us to get maximum frostbite and attack with our Arca. So if he like exactly blocks, then that's probably good for him because we can't really afford to attack with Arca. 3, okay.
Whoa, absorb an Arca, not cauterizer. You lost an engineer.
Sorry. Whoopsie doodle. All right, so 18, 24. So we're almost completely blocked here.
Yeah, so you can just force field a Rhino.
We don't need to force field, right?
I mean, you do if you want to buy a Gaussite symbiote.
Is that what we want to buy?
You can actually
here?
leave drone back and buy Gaussite.
All right.
Or you can buy Rhino and make engineers so that your cauterizer.
Yeah, that's what I think I want.
Okay.
Let's do that. Hold up.
Oh, yeah, you don't want a second Rhino.
We can Gauss charge too.
Yeah, get him.
We're gonna get him all right. He's not gonna know what hit him. Sure. I guess they're
He's
going
just testing, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if he does this, then we have to lose this Rhino, which is kind of annoying, and we have to lose these engineers. At least two of them, right? So it means we're
That
not going to.
sounds like a lot less than what he loses. So let's see, you'd be down.
Yeah, but I can't attack with the cauterizer at that point in time.
You'd be down 5 damage and 5 freeze. So you breach for 2 Colossus. Yeah. Nice, you got him.
Yeah. I meant to I never had a chance to emote back. All right. So that game.
Quick.
Say what? Yeah.
Gotta be quick.
Yeah. I gotta be quick. I need to know what my emotes are. Anyway, that game, I think it came down to the fact that I was very surprised that he didn't nuke our Blast Forge that one turn, and he let us get Arca on like substantially earlier than he otherwise.
Yeah, I fully expected him to kill the Animus there.
So
that might have been his fatal mistake.
And then I think we got this early Tarsiers, which sort of like let us keep pace in terms of damage. And I don't exactly know what led us to, because we were pretty equal on damage, and he actually had a higher economy. I don't exactly know. I think maybe the Cauterizer was actually secretly like a really OP unit there, because both of us always had like potential damage that was really high, but actual damage that was kind of relatively low. So you weren't actually getting rid of your opponent's engineers a lot, and so you would just get to pick off, like you get to attack with every turn, even though it makes it sort of like a vigilant unit, right?
Yeah, exactly. You basically have vigilant engineers. I mean, they only block, but they kind of, the Cauterizer makes them into attack. So yeah.
Anyway, if you like this video, make sure to check out the one tomorrow, the ones we've done earlier in the week. Again, I've got Aetherllama with me, who's I don't know if you're still on the top leaderboard.
Oh, check it.
8. Jeez.
Right.
How the mighty have fallen. All right, so join us tomorrow, and we got one more video for you.